Thank you for tuning in to WDRB Media, the voice of the community. You are listening to Square Radio, and I'm your host, Nick B, the principal gent you long to have and never forget. It's been said that if you aren't complimenting, then you are offending. And anywhere you go, you step foot, you want to make sure that you are cohesive with your environment, that you bring the energy, you bring what's necessary so that the vibe can be where it needs to be. You set the tone. You bring the wood to the fire. And complementing the supply is something that is done through aura. Most people understand that when you enhance the aura of your setting, it takes a little bit of freshness, takes a little bit of fragrance, takes a little bit of style to be able to do that. And that complimentary check to the chef is always done through a fragrance, specifically an oud fragrance that's provided by the host of Square Radio, where we compliment the supply and you supply the compliment. Sponsored by Cravange. I just want to make sure that for those that are listening and tuned in, that everyone is actually enjoying their Tuesday. Taking the time to get a breath of fresh air if that's what you need. If you find yourself in a situation where things are not looking too hot for you or it's looking a little too cold for you, just love up on yourself. Get yourself away from stress, relieve yourself of whatever it is that has you in a bind or has you in a hold. So just make sure that you're enjoying your Tuesday, because Tuesdays are the days that a lot of people can enjoy if they choose to. Tuesday has been a day that lots of people have chose to go up and elevate themselves. I know for sure elevation is a daily thing of mine as I'm choosing to be better than yesterday. So I can love a Tuesday if I choose to. But understanding that we choose which days to love based on our mood and how we're feeling. Let's take a little brief moment and unpack the lack of love. So, if you want to unwind with me for about 15 minutes, and let's talk about why is there a lack of love? So, a few weeks back, I touched on the point of ensuring that we were in spaces where we understood that taking the time for relief away from stress is extremely vital and important in your day to day life. Not just allowing stress to build up unnecessarily, but getting to a point where you can resolve that stress and relieve yourself of the issues and problems that life brings. Every day is a new opportunity for you to love yourself. Love yourself, love what God has given you, love God for doing the things that He has done in your life, and love yourself for accepting the things and gifts that God has given you to be able to showcase to others the ability. Taking the time to appreciate the small things in life is a skill. It requires not much, but it's so grand in effect. Realizing that you still have ability day in and day out, and appreciating that ability by harnessing it to its maximum capacity. lets you know that you love yourself enough to never give in and never give up. As many times as you go throughout the day, never hearing a compliment, never hearing, I appreciate you, never hearing, you're doing a good job, but still able to keep a smile on your face, still able to be cheerful, still able to appreciate others when no one's appreciating you, is priceless. The value in loving yourself will forever be unconditional as long as you have that innate ability to be able to see the value in you. Valuable things take earnest and hard work. There is nothing simple about valuable things. Life can be simple. It definitely can be. But the valuable things in life are worth waiting for and worth working for. Everything that is valued and is of value had some work that it required. So, gentlemen, when you get up in the morning and you think about what you're going to partake in for the day, make sure it's some hard work you putting in towards valuing yourself, valuing those around you in your environment that experience you. Taking a moment and creating that value system in you and around you will heighten your life and the lives of many others. So consistently looking for a pat on the back when you know you putting in the proper work is not anything that needs to be what you search for. In life, what you're searching for shouldn't be a pat on the back. It should be to stay inspired every day to create a resolution if there's a problem, or resolve whatever it is that you're presented with in that day as a challenge. Achieving goals. Those are the things, young gentlemen, that are needed. And when you get to a point in life, you see that everything is everything in a sense. Don't love lack. Once everything is everything and you're doing good in life, it shouldn't be a difficult thing to appreciate the next person, show love to the next person. You're doing good in life and things are going great for you. What's the purpose in inhibiting love? Why can't you show love? Showing love is one thing that we've conditioned ourselves now to be afraid of showing. It's okay to see the effort in something and say, that's a good job. It's okay. You've been granted the space to do that. Going out and doing things just to get a good job isn't necessarily the best thing to do. Now you're looking for applause for anything that you do. And the purpose in that has failed before it even started with the work. Know that it's okay to appreciate others in their journey and show love. But just make sure that when you are in your journey, you're not doing it just for the applause. It's been asked a few times to me, Nick B, why you get so fresh all the time? Why you stay trying to be on top of your game? Who you trying to impress? And after I finish demonstrating the hygienic routine that it takes to stay this fresh, and after I finish demonstrating how to layer fragrances to create your own signature, I decided to respond and say, I get clean because I know what hard work looks like. When you know what hard work looks like and you know what it requires to get to the pinnacle of who you are, it's nothing for you to get fresh. As an old wise head said, when it's in you, it's on you too. And the things that's in me are the things I exude. This confidence. I want this confidence to be presented in a way where it is something that others can see. I'm not doing it for others to see. I'm doing it because others can see. As an example, this is what it takes to be this fresh. And it's understood that many times when others love to see you be you the way that it has been set up in society, some actually just hate to love, and some unfortunately love to hate. So getting to a point where you don't even have to include hate to be able to love. You can just like to love and grow and transform what you like into what you love. I may like my job, I may like what I do, but when you love what you do, you feel like you're not doing anything that you don't want to. You're doing extremely what you need to. So I challenge everyone, ladies and gentlemen, to extract hate and negativity out of your life. Remove it. Don't even consider hating to love someone. Consider liking. More positivity, more ability into what you like about something so that you can grow to love it, if possible. Or you can at least just like what you like. But incorporating hate, negativity, ill manners, ill talk, let that stay in the unbeknownst. Let that stay in a place and a space where it isn't demonstrating a lack of love shown to others, a lack of love shown to yourself, number one, and a lack of the ability to be loved. And fellas, out of love, I'm going to share some fresh tips, to make sure you stand on your A game and you making sure that you're not stepping improper when you step out here. Quick tip with Nick B. Make sure that when you are getting dressed for the day, fellas, you make sure that before you put your shirt on, maybe about 5 minutes before you put your shirt on, you spray it with a different fragrance than the fragrance that you apply to your body. It'll make the world of difference, and the compliments that you would receive from anybody that encounters you or is in your environment will increase if you take that quick tip and spray your shirt differently than you spray your body. Again, quick fresh tip with Nick B, and it's always a compliment to the supply. So make sure if you see somebody, you show love and supply the compliment.